Alright, time for part 2 of the epilogue. The full conclusion of my playthrough of Pokopia. Not completing the Pokedex, not worried about that. Maybe I'll do a small clip if in the future I do complete it. But yeah, that'll be it. But this game was awesome. I would definitely get Pokopia too if they make it. Series like this, like with Pokemon, are so fun. I still hope they make a Pokemon tournament too. That might just be me. But anyways, man, without further ado, let's get into it. This game was awesome. And let me know what other Switch games you would like to see in the future in the comments. Maybe I might give them a try. Damn, I dropped 470 hours into Pokopia. That's wild. Violet reached 1,000, which played that a lot, but Pokopia getting almost half that. Yeah, grinded with this big time. But at this stage, that's how long it took for everything. Holy every day I'm shuffling. I don't know what the hell he's doing. So here we are, man. The last ones. Bop, bop. Finish the circuit in the Skylands. So, per tradition, I figure why the hell not. I want to show off going around the circuit one time. So all the different islands, I connected them and made a rail with all of them. So, yeah. Alright, so let's see the circuit and let's see how long it takes. Alright, here we go. Let's say 30 years when it's like, well, you know. So yeah, it goes there and then goes all the way down. Then we have it wrap all the way down this way. I'm doing it kind of in reverse, so. We're going all the way down to the bottom part of this island. Like I said, it's like just piecing all of them together. Obviously, like all the bridges and stairways that I made. Wrap around the top. This is where it originally like started, was down here. Seeing those rails, and I'm like, you know what? We gotta include that part. Whatever ones there were laying, I connected them all. And got this big old skyway path, like a skyway bridge. But making it, like, I'm afraid of heights, and I got scared for Ditto, because I was afraid of heights. Like, even making it, I was like, oh my god, Ditto, don't fall down. Plenty of times, like, making the paths and stuff, even. Let alone setting all this track. So we wrap around there, go up here, go to this one, and we make it through that island, and we're gonna go to this island. Sometimes it moves back through. Then we're going back around here, drop down this way. That way I got a path if I go out of the rocky ridges. You know, like if I want to just get off and go to the rocky ridges, then I can have it there, but... And up here, it's a little windy, so there you go. As to be expected. And do the top here. Over this bridge, go to the next island. I added so much water and like lava everywhere for aesthetic because it does look cool. And you know, need a place to use all the damn bottles of like chili sauce and rosary tea and fresh water and soda pop and stuff, but yeah. Then we go through this one. This is like the city area. I swear, this was like what was Saffron City. It had to be, because like all the buildings and stuff I had to fix. Wrap around here, go back around here. Then we go up on top of the buildings. So I made a little area there, a little path for Pokemon to go on. How many Pokemon show up in that area? I mean, I don't have a lot of Pokemon in homes in that area, so, you know. This was one of the places that had the rail, like this side and the other side. Fix that up on the inside. Then we go up this stair set. Hey, up to the top. I put it together. Sorry, Polymath. Say, holy shit! Watch where you're going, you damn kids! Then wraps around here, down here. I tried to get all the different levels. As you saw right there, like I looped around a few times. Like a couple times with it. Wrap it around there, and then we get the paths at the very, very bottom. I made some paths down here to go up to, like, different levels with this map. It's a full sky city now with different bridges and stuff connecting the islands and also some of the elevator platform things. But I made a little mine down there because the Mysterious Stone's dope. That's where my house is here. Then wrap around, go back up here, wrap around there. I gotta go down this way. And all the way up the incline to the very tip top, wrap around a little bit more. This is a good sized railway track because I'm going like full speed with it too and still taking quite a bit. This wraps all the way down here. That's the spot where like Gyarados was. We wrap around here. All the way back up. Go around here, going throughout like a building. Like fixed up some of the broken buildings. Around the slide. Bring it around town. And back here. Up to the tippity top. Then we wrap back down around this way. The top of the tower where Tinkaton was. Made a little path. Made it make sense. Go down here. Around here, going this way. So on the second side of the, the rails that they had here. Made a little skyway into the city. Onto this part of the Pokemon Center. And then boom. And made it back. And yeah, so roughly about 5 minutes it took to go all the way around, even full speed. But that's the circuit. Got it all done. So, got a circuit in the Withered Wasteland. One made there. Started with the original one being the Rocky Ridges one. Then made the Withered Wasteland one. And then now the Sky Island one. In the future, will I make one in the beach? I'll probably end up making one in each area, honestly. So the beach and then my custom place, Boy Goda Pallet, which was Pallet Town. But yeah, I still kept like the palette name with it, but also added like Boy Goda because it's the name of the island I did for Animal Crossing, so it pays homage to that. But yeah, but that's about it. We gotta find freaking Entei and Suicune, and then after that, I think it's just a couple legends that are flying around in the sky, and then I'll consider that probably the end. I won't do the full Pokedex with this. Yeah, maybe I'll put it as a clip way in the future, because I might have the patience to get all the Pokemon, but that'll be, I'm not doing it in this part. But, yeah. Still, the Sky Island's looking pretty dope. Why not? I'll shoot up in a water stream just to show it off. Yeah, add a bunch of different stuff like lava, liquid hot magma in some parts, like cool little waterfall area there, and it looks cool with the lower paths, but upper paths, lower paths, fixed up the building, add a little platform out here so I can shoot off like fireworks when I feel like it. Maybe I'll add some flowers to that part. Now I almost just fell right there. Holy shit. But yeah, this was definitely part of like Saffron City. That's Sylph Cull. That over there, I'm not honestly too sure what that is. I think one of the city parts is Celadon, like this one. Yeah, right here. I think this might be Celadon City. But yeah, like Saffron City, a chunk of Celadon City, a chunk right there. Another chunk of Saffron City. The Withered Wasteland is, I'm pretty sure Fuchsia. So, yeah, like a chunk leading to there, but that's on the tail end there. The beach, which that's Vermilion, so a chunk of Vermilion City over there. The chunk to the Rocky Ridges, which I'm guessing it's a museum. And I'm pretty sure that was in Pewter City, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that was I thought maybe it was Cinnabar Island, but no, I think it was like Pewter City because I don't remember Cinnabar having a museum. But yeah, chunks of different areas just shot up into the sky because of all the catastrophe, and that's insane, man. Like, What the hell caused this? For all this to happen? Even the stone, like that can't be some natural phenomenon type stuff. Like these crystals? What if that's Terrapagus? You know, it reminds me of like the room that freaking what's their face, Sada and Turo were in when you battled. So if this is like an alternate world where like way later in the future, like Terrapagus goes rogue and like something happens with it that it just fucks up the whole world. I mean, that's like you see those mysterious stones, and I just feel that was awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. On to the next part. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we got another legendary up in here, that being, I think we got Suicune, because we got the big old rock wall and such here, and that usually is hiding the big time hidden area here. But, yeah, at least usually. So let's see. I'm quite sure, does that mean it's gonna be out of the dog trio, my favorite? I like them all. Got Raikou, but are we about to see Suicune up in here? If so, I'm about to be so hyped. Oh, it's wait. Oh, hold up. Burger. Well, let's see if I got that in there. Breakthrough. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Burger. Right there, yeah. Hamburger. I don't know. Break all that, and then take all the stone because I feel like it. I'm definitely gonna take a trip back here. I haven't gotten that much stuff. I gotten a little bit. I saw this cave and I was like, oh my god, maybe. Oh shit. Yup. Down there. Oh my god. I freaking love Suicune. Suicune's so dope. I'm so excited. Alright. And it's like an ice chamber. That's sick. Yup. Okay. Banana. Oh my god. It's about to get real. Suicune. Banana. Yup. You're so badass, man. You all the way the hell down here. Look at all this ice around. I definitely gotta get this. I'm gonna get all this shit in another trip. But yeah, let me. What is that? Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna just, hi. Oh my god, dude. Freaking Suicune races around the world to purify foul water and dashes away with the north wind. I'll go to... Yeah, I'll come back in another trip, because at least I can visit. That's the cool thing about these islands, I can revisit them. Suicune, oh my god! But yeah, that's the cool thing about these islands. At least it's like once per day you can go to an island, so I can just come back to this one and I'll get all the items after. But for now, yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, we're gonna head down. I can't. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put like one of the legendary dogs in separate areas. I want it to be where there's a legendary Pokemon in every single area. So the Rocky Ridges is covered now because of Volcanion. You got Mew in the Withered Wasteland. I put Raikou in the Sparkling Skyland. So it's just Boygo to Pallet's got Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo. So that one's definitely set. It's probably don't stack out of all of them. But we got Mew here. So I figure, a couple of them having like 2 legendaries. But we gotta have one at the beach. So I figure Entei we'll have it at the beach, and then Suicune will be here at the Withered Wasteland. Besides Mew, we got Suicune here. But yeah, that way it's even like all the areas have a legendary. So I think Entei's the last one we gotta get. I don't know, like if we get can I have homes? If they do, like that would be wild. But yeah, it's freaking Suicune. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta find a home for it, which I know where. I have space for 2 Pokemon here. Got Mew here already. Suicune's the second. Suicune's definitely the freaking second. You wanna move in here? In the cottage. Hell yeah, Matt calls me little one. It's so sweet. But hell yeah, do we got Suicune up in here? Oh my freaking god, man. It's lit. Like this fire, it is lit. Heh. Perfect segue. LOL. Alright, so we're at this dream island and found this cave. There's a special guest at the bottom of this cave, and I'm so excited because this is probably the one that's taken me the longest. Like but granted, it's only like the 6th time, and I've beaten the game at this stage with the main story. But yeah, there's a big old cave here, and I went back and took a little bit of stuff back. But I saw it the first time, and I'm like, oh my god! But it's not in the area I wanted. I'm trying to have it where there's legendary Pokemon in every single area. So in the sky, you got Raikou. And then in the Withered Wasteland, we got Mew as well as Suicune, who I recently added. Yeah, the Skylands are covered. And the Withered Wasteland's covered as well. Like, we got Mew, because got all the different tablets. The Rocky Ridges, there's Volcanion, because did that. And now, and then boy, go to Pallet, like, you know, the Pallet Town one. I got, a bunch. Oh god. He's still here, right? I hope so. Maybe so upset now. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. But yeah, boy, go to Pallet. We got Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo. So yeah, it's loaded there. But up in the court, you see that? It's freaking Entei. So the only place that doesn't have a legend is the Bleak Beach, and I wasn't at the beach originally. I don't know if you can go, like, if you bring a Pokemon back, if it has to be in that area that you're currently in, or what. But yeah. You know, I wasn't sure about that, so just to be on the safe side, I left here, put up the stuff that I got at the current time. I'll probably have to come back here a 3rd time to pick up all this stuff, because I'm just focused on this freaking Entei right here. But, yeah, all the magmas, so cool. But, the beach doesn't have a legendary Pokemon. And, yeah, I think Entei is the last one, so here we go. Ah! Freaking Entei. Bruno. It's so freaking cool. Alright, so before I talk to you, let me just, yeah. Ooh, ingots. Nice. Ooh, piece of candy. I think I'll sneeze. Yeah, there it is. Sneeze. Get out of my system. Get that. I'm just gonna get the immediate stuff. I might as well. I'm here, so. Yeah. Turn the Magnemite, because I figured out when you turn the Magnemite with the Magnet Rise, you can pick up objects as is. They normally can't. So like this Lava Rock, because it's really cool. The Molten Rock. Same thing with whole trees. I've been getting so many whole trees. But yeah. Alright, hi. Please do not turn me into a hamburger. Oh, I dare say, it's been a while since I spoke to another person. Yeah. Been here for such a long time, interacting with other Pokemon feels quite nostalgic. There's an opportunity. And I'm wondering, like, were these legendary Pokemon put in these areas? Like, by that same machine? Or what? Like, they just, like, different areas in the world, you know? Because obviously, like, Dream Islands. But, yeah. Like, were they just, like, trapped there, like how Tangrowth was? Or, like, they get put in the machine and then released? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, even Mewtwo was in a freaking Master Ball, so, yeah. But, let's see. If there's any opportunities that we go outside with me after freaking wintertime. But still, I like winter, but I definitely go out more in the spring and summer because it's warm and I love it. I got a nice little suntan. Let's see. It said that when it roars, a volcano erupts somewhere around the globe. Imagine it roared and that's what caused the one over in freaking Pewter City Mountain. Probably not, yeah. You found all 3 special Pokemon. Yeah, it's the 3rd one. Please accept this reward for your efforts. Recipe for... Oh shit! Cause the... Oh! That makes sense. So, when you get Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, it's Lugia. I don't know the lore if, like, Lugia, like, brought them back to life or not. But I know that's the case for Entei, not for Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. I think that's the case for Ho-Oh. I think Ho-Oh did that for those 3. I don't know about Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, like, if Lugia was the one that did that. But I think there's, like, a connection with them, like, lore-wise. But when you get those 3, you get the other bell, and you can get Lugia. And then, well, I guess with this trio, you know, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, you can get the one for Lugia, and then Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, you get the clear bell, which is one for Ho-Oh, which makes sense because the whole story, I think was the bell tower and stuff, you know. But yeah, I forgot the name of the tower, you know, Ekritique Tower, I think. Yeah. But let's see. Spend time around other Pokemon. Wouldn't mind. Please take me to where you all live. Hell yeah. I'll follow along now. Head back to Driftwood? Yes, we're gonna head right back. I can come back to this island and get the rest of the stuff, which I plan on doing. Yeah, a little bit, like, just those. I'll pick up the rest of the stuff when I come again. Like, yeah, you know. And I got all the, actually, I'm here, so I'll just grab all this stuff that I can off of the pier. I might as well. Just a little bit of stuff, you know. Alright, I just cleared out the dock a little bit. I'll get the rest of the stuff, like I said, another trip. But yeah, let's have it. Freaking Entei is so tall. It literally is. I think it, yeah, what did it say? 6'7" or 6'3"? 6'7", I don't know. I mean, if it said 6'3", that's how tall Dragonite is. I'm literally as tall as Dragonite. I feel like this is my spirit. It's my Kanto spirit animal for sure. Yeah, you know, the whistle. And we back. Let's see. Yeah, gotcha. So, yeah, this is the one place that doesn't have a legendary Pokemon, and so, yeah, that way we got it. And Entei? I think it's broken. Oh, there you go. He's like, wait a minute. Y'all ever had it where a Pokemon gets stuck? It won't move. Like, I mean, there's enough space to get through. But, like, yeah, he's just, like, glitching or something. I don't know. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? Or maybe he's just a huge Pokemon and couldn't fit through that area. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Should we go around? You know, man. Come on. There you go. Following me now. Just had to talk to Drifloon. I'm not gonna have him stay at my house because I already have Lapras and Dragonair there. But, yeah, I'll have him be in this one. So, I mean, we got Steelix, we got Muck, we got, freaking Armarouge there, that's the name, yeah. Armarouge up in here. And then it'll be Entei. And Entei will follow me. Oh, there we go. He's like, sorry, I'm a little oblivious, just enjoying the scenery. I feel you, man. I feel you. Alright, y'all moving here. Yeah, on the 2nd floor. Hell yeah. Sweet. up in here, and yeah, literally freaking Entei living in this strip. Wild. We got a legendary Pokemon in all the different areas now. Nice, pretty well balanced. That's what I want to do with the fossil Pokemon as well. Have a fossil in each area. This is the only one that doesn't, I think, because I think I got all the other fossil Pokemon. The other one I don't have is Aurorus. I'm just looking for the parts and stuff for it, but I'll probably get that off screen, you know. But this being the big time thing. So next up, we got Lugia and Ho-Oh to talk to, and I think that's it for like the main story with stuff. So we're almost done. This is the epilogue part, and yeah, we almost done. I added a little bit of stuff here. It's the gem event with Sableye as well right now, so like trading the red gems, which I got some of them from the Dream Island. I might as well show that off now. So of course, enter. And then Sableye will show up here with all of this different stuff that you can get, like tents. You can get an oil lantern, map and compass, digital camera, sleeping bag, jewel wall decoration, camping chair, a cooking pot for camping, treasure, which looks, you know, that looks pretty cool, adventure kit, and then you could also, like, you know, have a tent kit to make a tent. I've made one in Boy Got a palette, but yeah, I don't even know how many freaking gems I have now. Oh, I put them in I put them up because I went back to Siente. But yeah, you can only get them from, like, you have to get red gems to trade for that stuff, like red crystals, and you can only get them in the Dream Islands each day, which I got some of the crystals by themselves for just design, but also broke some of them so I can get some of the stuff. But yeah, now on for the other two, yeah. We're towards the end, so I made the bells. I'm making them and putting 2 in each area, but yeah, I just rang the bell. Lugia actually showed up in the Withered Wasteland. I figure the Withered Wasteland is, as well as Boy Got a palette will be the places. But yeah, Lugia here and then Ho-Oh over there. But yeah, it's Lugia. Lugia's fucking huge. There's no way I'm fitting you Lugia in a freaking house. I want to try to just ring that bell again. Yeah. So, alright. Yeah, you could just ring the bell with them. So you can't actually make a home for them, but you could talk with them. But yeah, we got Lugia. Sleeps in a deep sea trench. Flaps its wings, said to cause a 40-day storm. So you see it in the rain. That's so cool. You pick up on intuition big time. You pick up on things. But yeah, we got Lugia. Now all that's left is Ho-Oh. Damn, we're towards the end. We have reached the end, man. So, I figure with this, I'm going to show off each of the maps one more time, and I'm going to start it off with Boy Got a palette. The original name, like Boy Got a... It's my Animal Crossing island name, so I paid homage on making this the same name, except with, like, symbols and stuff, and, you know, keeping the palette at the end, because Palette Town. But, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff set up. I got cash registers here. I got them set up in each area, because a lot of the Pokemon... I went so long without realizing, like, the trade ability, and then being able to get, like, items from all the different Pokemon using rocks, like all the rocks that I've just stored for making like tunnels or like, you know, carving away stuff or after paths, all the spare ones. Now got a use for them. Can do the trades for them, but got all the buildings here. Huge flower meadow over here. And then I made this into like a whole complex with like a second floor. Probably gonna add a bunch of stuff there. But just added Pidgeot and Wigglytuff. Literally just got Pidgeot right before starting this. But yeah, I got the water towers, of course, to go around. I'm so glad like Magnet Rise is a thing because I can go with the different levels. But I made an incline here to this area. This was the last one really working on stuff. Well, we still got a lot of space over here. But nah, don't undo it. Made a little waterfall right there, the muddy water. The doo-doo one. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're gonna think like, it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's chocolate water, I guess. But, made a waterfall. Got this, like, underground cave. And the entrance to it, I put a bunch of trees. And hey, we got something down here. Let's see. I might as well. This map is pretty freaking huge. So still adding stuff to this, it'll take time for sure. But yeah. But add some magma here. Flattened out a lot of this. I figured I'll probably just make this like a giant beach at some point. Just adding stuff. A big waterfall, pillars. It's got an item. Oh, that's cool. Mainly getting ones for like recipes for flooring and stuff. I think I've got a lot of the regular ones. But still, there's so many recipes in this, man. I don't know who beats it out, like Animal Crossing or I guess Animal Crossing still, because they even had crossovers with Zelda and stuff, which I hope they would get to that at some point with this. That would be cool. Little Easter eggs with like items from different franchises. But I made another little forest over here. Made a path there. Little design for the beach. And I put mats in some places so it's like a gym. So like down here, that'd be like, you know, like a little battle area. And music everywhere. I actually maxed out. I figured out you can max out items. I can't put any more like rugs in this area. And I can't put any more CD players in this area. I literally maxed it out. So there is a limit on how much you can put in places. But I think it's for each map. But I reached the limit with this one. It's crazy. That's just how spacious it is. But, you know, the power plant and everything around it. Got, like, camping items there. Some inclines, waterfalls. Then there's the first island, I'd say. And then here's my second one. Huge waterfall here. I'm all about the waterfalls. In the magma. In the caves, I put some of the crystals. So like red crystals, blue crystals, got them from Dream Islands. They just look so cool going throughout. Figure add some extra life. And yep, by the power plant. And then lastly, I've got like a cafe over in this area. Got some homes, and then the strip in the back is the last thing to show. Also got some of the magma rocks. It's so cool, like, so many possibilities are unlocked with Magnemite, because you can pick up, like, the whole item, which you can't really do with anything else, but they save it until the after game. Oh, 4-Tree City? Yo, what? We got, okay. That's a new song to the soundtrack, that's dope. And my pockets are full as hell. But, yeah, yeah. Screw it. I'll put whatever's there. I'll get that later. But I made a little strip over here. And yeah, I just put concrete and whatever. So it's like mainly concrete and glass, but I've been making like office spaces, homes. Basically making this into a strip. But yeah, I made this, you know, gym area, I guess if you will. It's a mix of like traditional Pokemon gyms, but also like how it is in Alola, just battle wherever, just battle spots, I guess. But yeah, but that is basically everything with Boy Go to Palette. It's probably the one that'll take me the longest. But yeah, oh, I forgot. I'm out of space, but I'll pick that up later. But at this stage, it's basically like recycling rocks into items and then putting the items from the shops, you know, after the trades and making homes. I'm pretty sure there's a limit. I don't know if I'll play until the Pokedex, but yeah, I'll probably do a clip of like finishing the Pokedex because this is a game where I probably would at some point. But as for like the whole LP and everything, you know, this being the tail end and showing off everything, but that's Boy Go to Palette. It's probably the biggest space I don't know. Maybe not the biggest space out of all of them, but yeah, my custom one, and I'll be adding more stuff over time. But on to the next one. Alright, so Ho-Oh decided to just appear right as I'm sitting and doing that, so I'm gonna see if I can catch it. We're gonna be against the clock. We're gonna race. Let's see, can I get the bells? I wanna see if I can get to the bells before Ho-Oh leaves. There's also a little trick, like when Ho-Oh cries out, it'll drop a feather, and then if you call it over, it'll give you a feather as well. So that's a way of getting two. Realize that. Dropped it. And then ring the bell. It was good. Yeah. There it is. Just gives you a feather, which is dope, and Ho-Oh just chills here for a bit. But also, that's why if you wait till the very end, right before it goes, and then you use the bell, you can get two of them. Because right before it goes, it drops one, and then calling it over, it'll give you one. So it's a way of getting, I guess, these feathers quicker. Which, granted, at this stage, you could use them to make more bells, so you can call it to different areas. Or you could trade them to either Gimmigo or Golden Go, and trade them for items. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow, we've come a long way with this place, even just here. But going back to the other maps and adding stuff recently, it's been so cool. But yeah, I guess on to the next one. One last time, man, with the transition. Also, I didn't realize until far in, you can press A and literally get Ditto to do a little jumping animation in between. Just for a little thing. Like, yeah! But now, we're back in the Withered Wasteland where it all began. So, made a whole entire forest here. Once I figured out you could pick up whole trees, I'm like, give me every tree. Screw it. All the tree. But made a forest right there. Making some forest areas. Fixed up things like in here a little bit. Like made paths. You know, just cleared out that path. All the paths around, of course, the full circuit for the rails. That way you can go anywhere I want to in the map. Most recent things, made a little area over here, added a couple homes up top. Just made a space here, made a little small, I guess, moss garden. Yeah, and then added some greenery here, made a little forest area up here. Even here, it looks so cool. Like just going through, having the lookout right there. Made a little gym area here. But yeah, I still have some space for some CDs and stuff here. I'm gonna put music everywhere I can until like that. But made a bench. I gotta put some stairs there actually. Let's see. I found a use actually for the roofs because I'm not making like traditional buildings. But these work just like stairs do. So I've been going and putting inclines like that with some of these, using them up that way. Because I got so many different staircases everywhere. So now utilizing these for any remaining paths I want to make. But made a whole entire water area over here. Big old waterfall goes down here. Extended this one. It's so cool. Still got the pillar. Fun little sauna area, so you know, that being a sauna and then the fresh water down here and they mix together, it's just awesome. Got some of the magma rock. Add to the outskirts, clean this up a little bit. I might put some grates over some of this area, not all of it. I'll add stuff around the base for like the rocket hideout too.
Just made an elevator that goes down. Added some stuff here. Also showed respects to Tangrowth's home. So I made a little ramp up here. That way I can access it this way. Made it into a loop. And where it all started, man. I'm gonna add like blue and red crystals to it. I'm trying to get all the different like rocks. So, you know, stone pillars, magma. So I gotta get the blue ones and the red ones. Deck that out. But the thing, this is how it started. And yep, got a home here. I made another one over here. Some stuff. And found a use for all of the small items that I had. You could put them in frames. So that's what I did, and still got a couple spaces. But found a use for all of those, and it looks really cool. Little like community area / like a home for someone probably in the future. But yeah, I think those are the big time things I've added on top of everything else. Oh, I also made, let's see, I made an incline over, where the hell is it? I think over here. Yep. So incline up here, made a little area here with a path down to this hot spring. Trying to spread out the Pokemon and have them use more of the island, so maybe I might make like a home or something around this area if wanted any other Pokemon to join. But that's basically everything. Made a garden. Well, filled in the garden over here. Holy potato. Yup, everything's grown. Holy smokes. So got a couple gardens here. Cannon there. And added some Pokédolls to the center part. But yeah, I think that's everything for the Withered Wasteland. That's where it all started. And now it's truly looking like a full-fledged like town or city. Ah, it hits in the heart. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, now the Rocky Ridges. So at the entrance, I don't know if I showed it out, I probably did, but pillar. I made a gym up here. It's basically just expanding and adding different scenic areas. Because them already being solid and being like, hey, carve away a little bit more of the stone and make it into something if you wanna. But added some magma stones up here. Made a little mine area over there. I think. Or wait, no, over here. Made a little mine area. In case I want any more, you know, the ash, because it does look cool, like aesthetically, putting it on a beach or something. But, made a big old volcano magma area. Been debating on maybe, what if I just put like a gym right here? Because I think I still got some soundtracks. If I find more like gym music, I might put it there. Little lava area. But got the railroad, goes throughout the whole map. Extended that some time ago. So like loops back around. There's not a ton that I actually like adjusted here. I turned this area up here into another battle area, like a gym. I just gotta get the... Wait, do I have any mats? I did get more mats, that's right. Okay. But, yeah, I thought about it. Maybe this would just be like a ruin. Yeah. If I had more gym music, I'll probably switch it. Would that be like a perfect area? And I made some inclines. Oh yeah, I shaped out like one of the underground tunnels a bit more. We got a volcano. Added some shops and stuff to the strip, filling in a little bit of that space. But that way I can do trades. rounded out the garden, added a little bit more stuff, like flowers, more spaces for some veggies. So at the stage, I'm getting a bunch of seeds and just rounding out some gardens that I'm still making. But that basically being, I think, everything. Let's get this item. And, yeah. And doggo like a butt. Let's see, what do we have? Oh. I did not mean to put that. I'll get a sec. Oh, we got another one over there. Mountain flower seeds. Oh, my bag's full. Crap. Well, let's see what this is. I'll pick them up when I can. A lot of items. Oh, I can make an iron rack now. Man. Bubba berries. Okay. Yep. Yep. On to the next one. Oh, one last tip for anybody. If you're just starting off with this, the area right here that has all of the ash and stuff, also Sudowoodo. I don't know if it was seen, but made a concert area in Boygoda Palette with a bunch of these in front of the stage, but made a little garden with them too. They're just fun. I'm gonna add them to every like forest that I make, but by this area that has the incline going into the mine, if you actually dig right here and make a straight path back, it leads you right to the museum. It's a big time shortcut for it from the center. So, yeah, that's fun. Add a little bit of stuff in here. You know, just some music, a couple other things, and then added a little bit on the side. I made a big ol' garden setup here, which I'll add to over time, but yeah. Alright. But now we on to the next. I totally forgot that Pokemon that have like the grow ability can, yeah, do that. I use that quite a bit as well, like getting the flowers and stuff to bloom and grow. I get these. But yeah, alright, on to the next place. I'm going back through the Withered Wasteland. One thing I wish is that they had, you know, one of the tunnels that connected from the beach to the ridges. That's the only one that doesn't really connect. Everything else does. But yeah, you can't go from like one directly to the other. You gotta go through the Withered Wasteland or the Skylands. But yeah. I'm a freaking Dragonite. Flap, flap, motherfucker. Flap, flap, motherfucker. Yeah. All right, we at the beach. So I haven't added a whole ton here actually. I was gonna go around. I've been doing like a round of going around and adding stuff to different areas. Yeah, Entei. I'm gonna say Entei lives here. But oh, you got some ore. Yeah. I've got so much unburnable freaking garbage stuff, it's not even funny. These even sitting outside of the house. I put so many bins and nobody uses them. But yeah, let's see. Non-burnable garbage. Be some ore. Sound like a seal. Ore. But yeah, I haven't added that much here. It's mainly just been like the bells, that's the only thing. I've been putting like the, you know, the different bells for Lugia and Ho-Oh in every area. And this is the one I gotta really come in and do a bit more stuff, which I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I've added a lot, but I'll probably come in and add some more stuff, but yeah, you know. Anyways, I guess on to the next one. Now, currently in the process of adding stuff to a home. This is what I usually do. I just get a bunch of random stuff, and then whatever I get, I use to decorate homes. So, it gets rid of the bricks, and then also helps me get items and fill the catalog so I can make more stuff and getting the spots and, you know, filling everybody's homes. So, yeah. I say and yeah a lot, but you know it's a filler. Whatever works. I guess last but not least, we got the Sky Islands. You know, the sparkling Skylands. So let's see. With this, I got a bunch of railways. I should eat some of them. But carrots do the most. 1, 2 of those, and 1 of these. There you go. Carrots recover a lot, if not known. But I'm going to add another one to this. Since you can take 5 Pokemon with you, I'm making a spot for myself as well as 5 Pokemon with each one of these. I think in time I'm going to make a railway in the in the beach, at the Bleak Beach, as well as Boy-Go to Pallet. They're the 2 places that don't have one. But yeah, it's just like, it looks cool, it's convenient, and it's fun. It's like a roller coaster within each area. But in the Skylands, you know, recently finished the roller coaster and went around with it. Maybe I might do a clip if I do it in the future with, you know, the beach as well as Boy-Go to Pallet. But here, I didn't add too much here recently. I mean, besides the rail, because that's pretty straightforward, so everything's recently seen. Besides that, not much. Raikou sitting down there. Freaking Raikou. Right, I guess tomato, Raikou, either way. But all the pillars. And, yeah, it's just insane to think that the catastrophes of this world caused some chunks of land to shoot up in the damn sky above the clouds. It's like, that's insane. But, that's how bad things got in this timeline, which is absolutely wild, post-apocalyptic. And this must be like hundreds of years after any other game, because you hear like the music from all the other games, so it's like, this is a world where all those events happened, except this is way in the future, and then the catastrophes happened, and it's just like I would be surprised if like 200 years later, or multiple hundreds of years later, after humanity left the Earth. It's still crazy to think. It's an insane story. I got the garden over there, adding to it. I'll do that over time. Just making gardens in each area. But, yeah, I did clean up all the different buildings, so some of the other areas with like the big time cities and stuff. Fixed up all the buildings. I just use whatever blocks I feel like, because, you know. And I also fixed up this on the side, so I got all of the iron and stuff to do so. But, and so yeah, this must be, like I said, maybe it's Celadon City, because the other part's Saffron City. Maybe this is part of Celadon, but last thing I really did here is fixed up these buildings. I just used whatever blocks I had, so I was like, some of me in the regular crystals, some I made, but yeah, I fixed up this area. It looks pretty dope. But with that, that's basically the end. But I'm gonna do one more clip, and we're gonna end this journey right back where it started, man. But we've come a long way. Like, it's wild. At this stage, I won't be surprised if it's been like 400 some odd hours that went into this. That's why I clipped it, because that's a lot of time sitting and building stuff. But yeah, so one last time on to the next one. Look at the skyways. These are some of the first things I made here with these gigantic paths, because they're a lot of fun, because it didn't have the fly ability and make it where any Pokemon could go around in any spot. But yeah, one last time on to the next one. One last time. And the jumping animations, of course. Alright, and now we're back. And one last time, use the rollout. Why not? I'll film just heading back and talking about stuff. So this game, overall, has been just so much fun. You talk about a wild story, but also really fun gameplay. I've never played Minecraft, but I've seen a lot of people play it. You know, as well as like, well, I played Animal Crossing, of course. Like Minecraft, never really played that much, but just it always looked like it was really fun. But the fact they mixed like Minecraft elements, Pokemon elements, of course, and Animal Crossing elements, and definitely homage from like Breath of the Wild, like from Zelda, because it's post-apocalyptic, you know, like how the story was for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, especially Breath of the Wild, you know, similar type thing with this. It's so interesting to see like they went down that route with it, but overall the gameplay is really fun. I definitely want to see them add more Pokemon, because there's like 300 some odd Pokemon with this that I think you can get. But oh, green paint, nice. But yeah, there's obviously like 1,000 and some odd Pokemon, so there's like 700 they didn't even feature with this, like 600, something like that, high 600s, low 700s. But love to see them do a Pokopia too, like seeing different things with different regions, because this is just Kanto. We wild if they did like a Johto version, a Hoenn version, like through each region to show off like the parts. And having different like Pokedexes or such. It would be so cool if they did like multiple of this. This is like Pokémon Tournament. I would not mind to see like another version of it done, because Pokémon Tournament was definitely ahead of its time. And with the features of the Switch 2 and everything, it would be so cool if they did another Pokémon Tournament with updated like graphics and more fighters and stuff. And they did like some true like Super Smash Bros type stuff with Pokémon, because it's a cool game series as well. Well, if you know, like game, I'd love for it to be a series and then making like Pokémon Tournament 2, and same thing with like this Pokopia. Some of the spin-off games are just so fun. They take from the like traditional formula of Pokemon, you know, with all the battles and everything, and even with the gameplay and stuff, we're seeing it evolve. Gen 10 is gonna be a lot of fun for sure, and I'm looking forward to it. That's in 2027. I'll definitely get wins or waves. It usually takes me forever to decide which game I get, because it's like what Pokemon is in each, also legendary. There's a lot of different factors. But yeah, which one I'll get. And if I like a game enough, we'll get like both copies. Like, I got Violet, and my girlfriend got me Scarlet, and I'm going to play through Scarlet on here in a future playthrough. I've got the first part, but I'm going to play through the whole game and story and everything. Because I have clips of like... I played through like the DLCs. And have some clips at the end of the story, but yeah. But just going around one last time, the Withered Wasteland. Feel like the Paltown of this game. But let's see. We got something here. Line ropes and leaves. Hey, they're using the box. Nice. Wonder if anybody's got any items. Probably not. I usually go through and like buy all of them from everybody, because I use them to just make the homes. But now, one last time, going here. Professor Tangrowth talks to you. I swear to God, still. Ah, that's the way it ends up. Damn, my heart. Where it all started. And the Pokemon Center music, all the Poké Dolls. And down here, this was like the first plot of land I really like chilled in for a bit making stuff, but then like made the home and added a bunch to it. And the game start theme music, because it's like, yeah, man, this is where the journey begins. So at the home, but my old home was right here. I gave that to T-Tar, and then moved over to this one and got Suicune and Mew. I've switched around like that many homes from anybody. Yeah, Mewtwo I had with Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, but like Dragonair and Lapras are at one of them, Volcanions at the one in the freaking Rocky Ridges. The beach has Dragonair and Lapras, that's right. Then here's Suicune and Mew. And then in the Sky one, oh yeah, I got like some of my favorites. So I got like Dragonite, Typhlosion, Tyrantrum, Arcanine. Oh, that one. But yeah, oh, not Tyrantrum, Lucario. I mean, Tyrantrum's in another home, but I think that's all. And then boy, go to palette. Sylveon. Is that one? And I think that's it. Just Sylveon there. But yeah, man. Now let's go. Ending it on foot. So you gotta go up here. Even the way you go out is like an overlook looking at everything. With the original entrance. Which, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna put in like red stones and blue stones with this. Made a little path so that way, little shortcut down here to the dock and the beach. Little fun bouncing game. Like screw it, put these here. But then put that so you can go immediately and here. So this is where it all started with this game, and that's where it's gonna all end with this game. Fixing up a home for Tangrowth, and I'm definitely gonna add more stuff in here. But yeah, man. Overall, this is a fun game. Said enough, and I would love if they made another one. But I guess this is until the next playthrough. Thank you guys so much for just watching through the series with Pokopia. Managed to make it where we had 12, episodes with this. 10 for the regular story and then 2 for the epilogue. And I appreciate you guys tuning in and really enjoying the content and everything, and like playing through to where you guys even enjoy seeing me just game. It really means a lot. And going on the journey with you guys, because it's like even going back and seeing the footage, it's like, oh my god, the island looked like it's such a baby. It was so barren, and then seeing everything fill in at this stage. But yeah. Anyways, guys, till the next playthrough, definitely be sure to leave a like. It's much appreciated. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content. I upload up here on the regular. Of course, on my Beyblade Bakugan channel, I upload almost daily. Upload quite a bit on here as well whenever playing through a game. But yeah, currently going through a few series. Like we got Pac-Man World 2 Repack working on. I'll probably play that soon. As well as Pokemon Scarlet in the middle of that one as well. And yeah, a couple of games I'm definitely looking forward to. Might do like a video on Champions, because Champions recently dropped and I haven't touched that yet. Been just big time in the Pokopia. Champions basically being like the new competitive like game. It's kind of like Pokemon Showdown. They're trying to make it like, but a lot of stuff incoming, and I'm hyped. There's a lot of really, really good games, but I guess that's gonna do it, guys. And until next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot, I'm up out of here from Pokopia. Maybe I might do a clip if I finish the Pokedex or anything else. But yeah, this game's awesome. Looking forward to if they make another one. Hell yeah! This man Ditto putting in the work and saving the world. Heart of Steel, man. Man's a gangster.